Hey everyone, welcome to What the Heck is a Chakra, Part 2. Okay, and we're going over the sacral. Okay, so do you guys know what the sacral is? Have you ever heard of that before? It just came to me as I was getting ready to come on that this is my birthday month. And so thank you everyone for all the birthday wishes. So to give back to you guys, I'm doing a chakra balancing for those who just want to try it. Have you ever had that done before? If you have, let me know in the comments. So let me know how it went for you. Did it help? Was it insightful? Have you ever done it before? Do you think you have some chakras blocked in there? Right. So today we're going over the sacral. Okay. Now the sacral is between your belly button and your pelvic bone, and as my grandma used to call it, the paunch. Right. So, and most of us women have that, right? So yeah. So last week we did the root. Right. Where is it? Right there. So the second one up is the sacral. Okay, so that's orange. So orange is the color for the sacral. So let me know in the comments if you want to do that. Okay. What the heck is going on here? Okay. Oh, hi, Cheryl. So what is the sacral? Okay, so the sacral is associated with creativity, warmth, vitality. Okay, so if your creativity is blocked, that's probably an indication that your sacral is blocked. Okay, the color is orange. It is the element of water. Okay, so that just means it represents fluidity, adaptability, and the flow of emotions, right? So we're not reacting to our emotions. We're just kind of letting them flow. Okay. The purpose of our sacral is, of course, creativity. So it is the center of, I don't know why that says low something, but anyway, bear with me, guys, bear with me. But so creativity. So it's about inspiration, artistic expression. Okay. Any artists out there? Right? Anybody who's creative? If you are, let me know in the comments. I will do up a post, right? A friend of mine, she started painting and she does the Nova Scotia Funky Cats. So if you want to check out her Facebook page, let me know. And and I can show her that. And some of the things that she draws is amazing. So do you guys have a creative outlet? Okay. Also, it is your emotions, right? So it's all about your feelings, your sensitivities, whether you experience pleasure. Okay. It's all about processing and releasing them. Your sexuality, that's why it's called the sexy sacral, right? So it's all about intimacy, sexual pleasure, sexuality, okay? Pleasure and enjoyment, right? It could be like food, I love to eat, and we love eating new things. Okay. Food, your art, your physical activities, right? So going for those walks, yoga, dance, right? It's pretty cool. That's a cool activity. Anybody here do that? What do you guys do for an activity? Oh, hi, Victoria. Let me know what you do for an activity. Okay. So some of the things that happens when it is underactive or blocked, right? You have unhealthy boundaries in relationships, right? Oh, Victoria sings. Yes, she does. Right. So some of us have that problem, right? We don't have that. We have that emotional instability, right? We have mood swings, addiction, right? We're always doing pleasure-seeking behaviors. We are emotionally numb, right? You're depressed. You have low libido. You just have difficulty enjoying life, being happy. Balancing and healing your chakra. It's all about, planting. You can get out in the gardens, right? My son and I, we are doing up our gardens, and we're kind of making it not a traditional gardening, but we're doing some weird, creative, funky things going on in our garden, right? So, so that's kind of cool. So, also writing, dancing, playing music. Some people practice mindfulness. Journaling is a good one too. But be careful with your journaling. Okay, there's something that you have to do with your journaling, right? Yoga, of course. There is a sacral chakra meditation. So if you can visualize orange or a glowing ball of light in your lower abdomen, you can focus on that energy flow right there. Okay. And your affirmations, right? I embrace my creativity, or I allow myself to experience pleasure. And this is what a lot of us do, right? We don't allow us, or we don't give ourselves permission to do the things that we want to do, right? Now, why is that? Do you guys know? Yeah. Because our ego doesn't want us to. Or Patsy, or Stinky, or Lulu, right? So what are some of the physical symptoms? So let me know if you feel that your sacral is blocked. Okay, so I'm going to go over some physical symptoms of it being blocked. Okay, you have reproductive issues. Okay, so you might have menstrual irregularities. Your periods are heavy one month or not so heavy the next month. It could be not in sync. Not regular, right? You can have painful periods. Yeah, infertility. Even sexual dysfunction, right? So some men who have erectile dysfunction, their sacral is probably blocked, right? You have that lower abdomen pain, right? So in your pelvis or your lower back, right? It's not just in your front, it's in your back, okay? So if you have lower back pain, urinary problems, so you could have UTIs, difficulty urinating, being incontinent, right? That could be a sign of a blocked sacral. Digestive orders, you could have bloating, constipation, or even diarrhea, right? I know it sounds gross, but this is the stuff that happens, right? And you might have all these things and not have any explanation for it. Okay. Sometimes you have hip and pelvic pain. Okay, like stiffness in your hips, right? You could have physical tension, pain in your hips and pelvis and your groin for no reason at all. Okay, lower back problems, okay? Muscle tension or tightness, you could have that. Also, your reproductive symptoms or reproductive. Yeah, your reproductive system is like you can have ovarian cysts, fibroids, endometriosis. For the men out there, you can have prostate problems. Okay, so if your spouse or loved one or someone that you know has these problems, that's probably what's going on. Okay, and sometimes if you don't, if it's blocked, cancer can start, right? Yeah. Emotional eating. Does anyone do that? When you get upset or, you're stressed, you do that eating, do a lot of overeating. Yeah, so we all have that. Compulsive eating, weight management may not be the greatest thing in the whole world, right? It's hard to do. So the symptoms of a balanced sacral, okay, is your emotional stability. Things happen to you and they don't bother you at all, right? I fell while I was walking last week, and I fractured my ankle. just a tiny, tiny hairline fracture, but just enough to kind of keep me mobile, not so mobile in the next few weeks. So, but you know what? I could have that. I could be freaking out over that. I could be so upset. I could be like, worried. But you know what? I'm not, right? I'm not worried because I know it's something that had to happen. It happened for a reason, and I'm going to not enjoy it, but I'm going to take advantage of all the stuff that I need to do that I wouldn't have had time to do if I was working. Right? So I'm not just sitting around moping. So sometimes you just kind of have to go with the flow, right? Yeah. Creativity and inspiration, you're just artistic and creative pursuits. People like to sing, they play an instrument. People like to knit or paint. I'm not one of those. People like to write. Okay. Sometimes when people get writer's block, that means you have a blocked sacral. But when you have all these creative ideas coming into your mind, if you even have a good idea for a new product or something that you can add on to a product or improve it, let's go with it and don't hold it back. Okay, look into it. You have healthy relationships. You have that trust, your intimacy, your emotional connection with your loved ones. Right? It could be friends. It could be your partner. Sexual pleasure, and it doesn't necessarily mean sex, right? It could also mean just enjoying life, such as food. Have you ever heard of food porn? You know how people post pictures all the time of restaurants and the food that they eat. There is so much pleasure into eating something that you really, really enjoy, and that it just tastes amazing. Okay? Music, touch, nature. Okay, it's all about pleasure and about enjoying your life. Even healthy sexuality, right? So even having sex without having that guilt or shame. Okay. Flexibility and adaptability. So your approach of life is just embracing that change, right? And those that knew it and enjoying those new experiences. Okay? So you're not blocking them. I jumped at a new a business for me to do, and it's all about happiness in business. A lot of women have businesses or want to start a business, but they don't know where to go. They don't know where to start, and and it's a lot of work, and we get overwhelmed, we get stressed, we get burned out, and sometimes we don't make enough money off of it, and we're doing odd jobs to make up for it, and it's hard. And so this is going to be another part of my business, is to help women find happiness in their businesses again. So if you guys are a business owner, anyone here is a business owner? If you are, I'm going to do a networking event here at the end of the month. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Okay. So that'll be kind of cool. So you have that emotional awareness too, right? So you're aware of your emotions. You know what's causing them. So if you're upset and frustrated and angry, you know where it's coming from. Okay. You're not just holding on to it, right? You're just like, where in the hell is this coming from? Why am I acting this way? And then let it go. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it is exciting, Cheryl. It is. I'm really enjoying it. So it's kind of fun. And it goes with what I'm doing here now, right? So I'm still helping women with their trauma and healing and finding their happiness. But I'm also just expanding it out to helping women and men, right? Finding their happiness in their business again. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Pretty exciting. It's all about change, right? A few years ago, I'd be shitting bricks right now if I did that. But yeah, so now I'm embracing it. So it's fun. It's really fun. So if you guys are a business owner and you want to hook up onto this networking event, let me know. We can do that. Okay. Vitality and energy. You know, when your sacral is balanced, you have so much more energy. You just feel like you're on top of the world, right? Do you guys feel that way too? Your healthy creativity, you know, so you can cook, you can, you know, cooking is creative, right? So that's probably where my creativity lies is in cooking. I love to cook, probably because I like to eat too. So, and we like to try new and different things. Um, so to have a healthy reproductive system, you know, your menstrual cycles are balanced. Even some of us who are menopausal, right? I don't have menopause symptoms, none. Right? I've never had a hot flash. I've never had, you know, anything like that. Never. Right? So if you're having difficulty with the stuff, that's probably what's going on. Okay. Just inner harmony, you know, you're just so happy with your life. You're happy with you, right? Because your happiness starts on the inside, right? And whatever's going on the inside is a reflection of the outside. So if you're happy with yourself, with who you are, where you are right now, okay, yeah, that reflects on what's going on in your outside world, okay, and just having joy and enthusiasm of, you know, being a kid again. Remember when we were kids and we were going to an amusement park for the first time, and we're like, wow, that is so exciting. You know, you couldn't wait to get through the haunted house or get onto those rides, right? Yeah. So this is what it's all about, having a balanced sacral. Okay. Let's see, what else is there going on? So do you guys feel that your sacral is blocked or is it balanced? Let me know in the comments. 1 for blocked, 2 for balanced. Right? Which one do you think it is? Okay. And also I'm doing for my birthday month, I'm doing a chakra balancing for everyone. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I can give you the details for that. I may even post the link in the group here tomorrow morning. Okay, so if anyone is interested in that, it's online through Zoom. So don't worry, I don't have to be with you. I don't have to be there. Okay, I have treated people all over the world. So yeah, so I don't have to be there physically. Okay. And it doesn't take very long, about a half an hour. Okay, so if you're interested in that, put down hashtag chakra in the comments and we'll get you signed up for doing that. Some of the things that keeps your sacral balanced is dancing. You know, dancing is one of the things that you just kind of let yourself go, right? You know, you don't care about being rigid because dancing isn't about being rigid, right? It's not about being stuck. It's about free flowing and enjoying yourself, right? Some people even do water therapy, right? So they soak in the tub. Okay, it's all about self-care, right? Swimming, right? Even just sitting by the ocean or a lake or on the beach, right? Just enjoying that, being near water. Okay. Static breathing, right? So a breathing technique is well, there's a couple of things. There is circular breathing and breath of fire. Okay, so if you guys want to know about that, let me know in the comments and I can explain that a little bit more. Okay. You can also do yoga, right? Yoga is amazing for opening up your chakras. Okay. There are some different positions that you can do, and such as the frog pose or the goddess pose. Okay. Of course, the color orange. So if you're eating orange fruit and vegetables like carrots, oranges, tangerines, pumpkin, okay, you can wear orange, you know, even just having orange around you, right? Or just having an orange blanket or anything like that, okay? creative visualization. So just imagine yourself in a big, huge pool. Okay. And you have all these cool lights. You know how sometimes they have lights that changes the colors of the pool? Well, the color is orange. Okay. So you're sitting in a pool. Could be a jacuzzi. It could be anything like that, right? And it just turn on the orange light and let everything turn orange. Okay. And it just feels so soothing and nurturing. Okay. And it's so warm, right? Yeah. So just imagine that energy flowing in through your sacral. Okay. Also, there is essential oils. Okay. So some of them could be orange, ylang, jasmine. Okay. Put those into your bath water. Even sound healing with the crystal bowls. They're always pretty cool. And if you don't have them, there are YouTube videos about that. Okay, so you can just YouTube anything like that and just kind of do a meditation on, the sacral sand bowls. Shaking meditation, right? So stand with your feet shoulder apart, okay, and just shake your body, right? And if you can't stand, like I can't right now, just sit with your shoulders back, sit up straight and tall, and just shake. Just shake your arms, shake your hands, shake your hands. Okay, come do this with me. Shake your hands, shake your arms, shake your shoulders. Okay, right? Yeah, you feel that? Feels kind of cool, right? Oh, cool. You love orange in the jacuzzi. Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah. So do that shaking, and that will release some of those blocked energies. Okay. And of course, your sacral foods. So, what's your diet? Eat some more of your fruits and vegetables. Okay. Sweet potatoes too is one. So anyone likes sweet potatoes? Sweet potato fries with curry dip. Yum. Also, if you're like me, I love the moon and I connect with the moon. Okay. So have that connection with the moon. Go out in the moonlight. On the full moon, get a glass of, or a jar, a mason jar. Okay. Fill it full of water and take it out there and leave it out so the moon will charge it up. Okay. And drink it. Okay. And it will help you feel more relaxed and more energized. Okay. And journaling with intention. Okay. So that doesn't necessarily mean everything that goes wrong in your life, like Dear Diary. It just means write down your emotions, your desires, and your creative ideas. Okay. So set those intentions. Okay. Huh. Making sense? Huh? So how are you guys making out with your sacral? Do you think it's blocked? Is it like I'm not quite sure, or it's like no, I'm good. My sacral is wide open. Yeah. So some of the emotions that are related to the sacral is passion, okay, creativity, emotional fluidity. Don't have that stress, guilt, anger, right? Be happy, joyful. Sensuality, including touch and taste and smell and sight and sound. Okay. So go out and watch the moon or the stars or watch the sunset or go out and watch the ocean or, just go sit in the park. Okay. Intimacy, and it just doesn't necessarily have to be with a spouse. It could be an intimacy with your friends, your girlfriends, right? Just someone that you can laugh with and talk to. Joy, joy is one of the main things that you need to do to get your energy level way up here. Okay, so if you're down here, you got to get up here where the joy is, right? So if you're down here, that means something is blocked. Okay, desire to, just a desire for pleasure and connection and fulfillment, right? Be adventurous. So is there anything that you guys want to do that you never thought you would do? What kind of an adventure that you want to go on? Also have that flexibility, right? If something doesn't go right, don't worry about it. I do home care as a job, and they give me a schedule, and it's a tight schedule, and it's bang to bang clients. And a lot of people get stressed out over that if they're not on time, or if they don't have enough time to get to where they need to go. But I don't mind that. I just go with the flow. When I'm done one client, I leave, whether I'm there the whole time, or if I'm short, or if I'm longer. It doesn't matter, right? I get my day done and everyone is looked after. So, I have that flexibility, right? So don't worry if things don't turn out, okay? Even having that playfulness, right? Just have fun. Tell those dirty jokes. My little old ladies love telling dirty jokes. You would think it was the little old men, but no, it's the little old ladies. So have fun, play. If you have kids or grandkids, go play. Go find some girlfriends or your sisters, or anything like that, and just go laugh, right? When was the last time you guys actually sat down with someone and just laughed so hard that your guts hurt? Right? Yeah, some of us, it's been a long time, right? Yeah. We have fertility, right? So manifest your dreams, manifest those ideas, okay? And, the power is to bring new life into existence, right? So if you have that idea, if you have that creative outlet, don't hold back, okay? Having empathy for others, having compassion, not just for others either, right? So you have to have it for you, right? Because if you're hard on yourself, but you're open and loving to everybody else, that's not good, right? So you got to be compassionate. You got to have empathy for yourself, right? So, I screw up all the time, and I don't mind, right? Because I'm human, right? So we're all human, and no one's perfect, and and it's okay. There are a lot of illnesses associated with the sacral when it is not balanced. Okay, so a lot of them are long term if you don't, kick it in the butt right now. Okay, so if you guys have any of these, and if you don't have a medical reason for it, let me know. Okay, because I had a woman one time, her ovaries was blocked. There was an energy block in her ovaries. And she said she was trying to get pregnant for a couple of years anyway. And I said, well, what's going on? Is there anything going on? What are the doctors saying? She says, nothing. She said they can't find a thing wrong. And I was like, oh, well, did you want me to look into it and see what's going on? So I did. I went in and I opened up her chakra, and 2 days later, she became pregnant, and she's got the cutest little baby girl, right? So sometimes that's all it is, right? I had a client who had a hard time getting pregnant. She spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on, infertility treatments. And, when I was working on her for the year, she was with me for a year for my big program. And I didn't see anything wrong there, right? She had some blockages and some things in there, but nothing physical, right? So who knows? So some of the things could be reproductive issues. So irregular menstrual cycles, painful periods, infertility, endometriosis. Sorry, guys, I'm talking too much here again. Polycystic ovary syndrome, for the men out there, erectile dysfunction, right? You could have urinary disorders, all right? So UTIs, incontinence, bladder infections, and kidney infections, right? Low libido, erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation, sorry guys, or even for us women, painful intercourse. Okay. We can also have digestive disorders, so irritable bowel, okay, constipation, diarrhea, bloating, food intolerances. So if you're allergic to something, all of a sudden, it could be a block down there. Okay. My daughter was never ever really lactose intolerant, but she became lactose intolerant there. And then as soon as she got pregnant and had her baby, she could drink milk, she could eat cheese, she could eat dairy, right? So it's just the weirdest thing. You can have lower back pain, right? Or chronic lower back pain, hip pain, sciatic. Anybody have sciatic? Yeah, my mom has it. And it's not fun. It's not fun for her. You can have mood swings, depression, anxiety, just inability to cope with change, right? So if anything is changing in your life and you're really upset about it, it could be a sign that you have a blocked sacral. Okay. Addictions. Addiction to anything, food, alcohol, drugs, sex, anything like that. Okay. Creative blocks, right? So you have lack of inspiration. You're not able to express yourself artistically. Okay? Low self-esteem, okay? Feelings of unworthiness, and insecurity in relationships. So when I'm working on opening up someone's chakras, this is one of the things that I find in there. Right? They do feel unworthy. They do have depression. They do have anxiety. And it all sits there in between your belly button and your pelvic bone or pubic bone. Okay. So if you feel any heaviness or just feeling like crap down there, yeah, that's probably what it is. Right? Adrenal fatigue is one. Chronic stress, burnout. I had those. It's not fun. I had burnout, chronic stress, and adrenal fatigue all at once. It knocked me on my ass, and I had to quit my job and stay in bed for a month. So, yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't fun. The doctors don't believe in it. They say it's not a diagnosis. But so they told me to suck it up. So I was like, well, I can't do that when my back is aching so bad and I'm so tired and so burned out, right? So I did what I could do, and I had to look after me. Right? Also, we have addiction and compulsive behaviors. So like substance abuse, overeating, gambling, compulsive shopping, right? Yes. So do you guys have any of these? Do you feel like your sacral is blocked, or is it healthy and happy? And if you want a chakra balancing, okay, let me know in the comments. I will put a link up in the group here this week, and yeah, so you can sign up and we can do it. It's all on Zoom. It's very private. I will even record it and give it to you so you know what's going on in there. Okay, so yeah, so it's kind of cool. I love doing them because I never know what I'm going to find in there. Okay? And I only know what I am told to know. So when I'm working on you, I tune into your guides, and they tell me what needs to be done. Okay, so if you got something going on you don't want me to know, then I won't know. Okay, so don't worry. But yeah, so for the month of May, I will be doing those. So let me know in the comments if you want one, or you can click on the link when I get it up. Okay, so come back next week, same time, and we are going to go through the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so that one there is in your tummy. Okay, so that's pretty cool one. I find a lot of things in there. So see you all next week. Have a great night. If you want a replay for this, put hashtag replay in the comments. If you have something going on that you just don't know what the heck you can do about it, or if you need some help, put hashtag call in the comments, and we can jump on a call. Okay, so have a great night. We will see you guys all next week, And have a great evening, Cheryl. Thanks for being here. And eat your oranges. Wear orange. Just have fun.